Hello, welcome back. Last time I got the Maze Island Palace done and a bunch of business all around the world. Plan today is to do the Palace on the Sea quickly, get to both Kasutos, get the Boulder Circle clue, and then do Death Mountain business. Let's see how that goes. I think I have all of my other business that I can do here done, other than the stuff that is waiting for me to have, hi P-Bag. Which is kind of useless for me to get, but here I go. It's there, so I want it. Right, the stuff that I want to wait until I have the Boulder Circle clues to do. Alright, Palace on the Sea. There's a false wall in the palace if you go, or whatever it was. Jump in a hole in the palace if you go was the actual clue, and that was for a different one. But yes, there is a false wall in here. You can live, that's fine. There's a fairy check in... is it this room? Yes. I can pick up the key without changing, and yeah, so being a chicken changes the bubble color for whatever reason. It's just a thing that it does. Okay, that's a little bit scary, but it worked out fine. Oops. Well, I can stand right inside you and get behind your shield that way. That works. It's not pretty, but it works. Alright, Palace on the Sea. What do I remember about this place? Going right will lead to a dead end, but I wish to confirm to make sure I'm not remembering that wrong. Oops. The dead end that shows me the false wall. Well, no, the true wall, but what the false wall leads to. I am wrong. There's a magic container here. Okay. What does this lead to in the original? Because I think this T intersection does exist there, but obviously the potion bottle fragment does not. Those are a brand new invention. Do I have my magic shield? Yes. Okay, fire extinguisher is in hand. Kind of forgot the order of things happening, but I do have that now. Jump is not really necessary here. Make this a little more doable, maybe. But I want to do it without, as a bonus challenge. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? That wasn't as interesting a challenge as I was imagining. That's... there. Really? What part of the key do I have to hit to collect it? There we go. Alright, go here, break that, get through. It's fine. Okay. Sure, I might as well, since I made such a mess of this. Right, you're not extinguishable, you're a different kind of fire. You burn a little brighter. Well, look at that red jar, how nice. Okay, so this must be the right direction that leads to the dead end. Right, so it's past this extremely, dangerous room, which is repeated in, was it the Great Palace? I saw another copy of this room later in the game. I forget when or why. But yeah, so there's absolutely nothing at this dead end, except maybe a blue iron knuckle? Yeah. Oh, there is a red jar, that's nice. Alright, key accessed from another angle. Yeah, this very, very dangerous room. Again, just like the worst room in the game, I might not be showing just how dangerous it is. Just because, like, I've practiced those 3 tall jumps so much I can do them like it's not too much of a big deal. But without that ability, you know, you'd be probably casting the jump spell, might accidentally do a downstab to break your bridge, There's an iron knuckle fighting you that... Yeah, so just like, knowledge helps neutralize that room's badness, but it's pretty serious if you don't have that knowledge. I want to kill this last one, just because, I don't know, because I feel like it. There. Alright, I'll take that, since it's there. Let's go down? I think down's the wrong way, actually. Forward leads to a dead end. Well, it leads to a door, which I could unlock. What does this look like? Okay, the boss is up above. None of those were the right button. There we go. The boss is up above, right? What does up above look like? Can I just fight that thing now and get the treasure later? Not until I have another key. Some of these leftward passages have keys in them, I think? Or are they all strictly for P-bags? There's a key in one of these, right? Maybe? Maybe. Because there's a bunch of stuff that follows that pattern. I don't know what would be here other than a key, or just a dead end with nothing. It's one of those two things, probably. Well, I guess it could be one of the expansion... Oh, right, yes, this cool room. Whoops. Oh, so that jump is a little higher than I thought. And yeah, so bubbles being brought to life by fire. We're witnessing the miracle of birth. This is what it looks like, if you ever wondered. Huh. I feel like that went much better than it did on first encounter. This room, though, I'm not being as careful. Just much more aggressive than necessary. So yeah, there is a key here. Hey now. Alright, you shoot. Keys are hard to pick up today. So slippery. I am gonna live dangerously by not casting the heal spell here. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, sure can't. Alright. I invited that to happen, and it did. That's nice. Will you stop bringing those to life now? No. Your friend comes in. Well, does it instead, I guess. Two more steps. You're not susceptible to sword beam, of course. Hup. You're way over there. Whatever. It's fine. It's not like I'm gonna level up, and even if I did, it would not make a difference. I guess it would make up for the life I spent there. Oh, I have a key. Let's do this now if I can. Since it's kind of off on its own. This is just Guma and Crystal, right? Yep. Ooh, you have spikes now. That's gonna make this interesting. Should be fine. But yeah, okay, now gotta do a little bit more work here to stay safe. And since you move left and right at random, I don't know exactly where you're gonna be at all times. Okay. We've got a few licks in, it's fine. How far can I desync the camera? As far as I like. Okay, well I'm gonna set the crystal. And exit and return. Okay. Oh right, and this is one I can enter from both angles. Alright, well this makes up for the life that I lost. I'll take attack, because I don't need either of the others. Okay. So a little bit of ground to retread, but that would have been the case either way. You're fine, whatever. Next spell I need to cast is Fairy. I have an Impulse. Chicken's gonna kill a bubble. That was very easy. Okay. These will stay safely out of my way, right? So, in NES aspect ratio, I think those would have been going under me. Nice that it's adjusted so that they will still miss me, but also make sense with everything, so they just have to go over. It works out. I am amuleted, right? So my magic's gonna regenerate on its own. That's fine. So, magic was right. Yeah, magic regenerating. Oops. This is block room with key up high, not anymore. Somewhere I go down, right? Here. Oh right, hopping fire, I forgot what you were. Just like, huh, the ground's on fire. Same guy dropped a red jar. Funny coincidence. Okay, right leads to dead end, so what I need to do is go down at the next intersection. Here. Okay, left's gonna be P-bag, or maybe key, because I'm still not sure about whether there's ever a key on the left side of this room schematic. That's a bag. All of you know how aware I am of when I pick up keys. Huh, nothing happened in this room. I did not pick up a single thing. Oh hey, this one, right, this one's interesting. New room type, similar to the dangerous but pointless room, sort of, but different layout, different enemy set. That's fine, I can still do it. Oops. Oh. Horsehead? Horsehead? Is this a second quest edition, or were you here before? Now that, I don't remember happening. Doesn't mean it didn't, but I don't remember it. Did I refight Horsehead here? I could see that going either way. Maybe I probably did, to make sure this seemed like extra significant so you couldn't possibly miss the fake wall. That would make sense, and it would make a lot more sense than it being a second quest edition, so that's probably what happened. Right, there's a... I'm gonna go the other way first. I might run into a locked door I can't open if I go down first. Because I loop all the way up and around and get a key out of, There's that jar. I knew there was one, I just wanted to find it. I'm not even picking it up. Moody room, no torches to light. I can get over that fire, right? Maybe? I can, yes. Ignore the smell of singed tail fur. It's fine. Is it this one? Yes. So there's gonna be no quick exiting after I get this treasure. That's fine. I'll do it the slow way. Hold on, there's a whole other branch in here. Getting the treasure is not so straightforward. So So four-way intersection... Wait, isn't there? Where am I? There was another down I didn't take? I mean, this is where the dungeon treasure is. I'll get that on the way out. Oops. Oh, you... quit it. Alright, you. Obnoxious creature. Go away. Okay, fine. I'll cast heal because the beeps are annoying. That's my reason. So what's the extra thing? Something not relevant to either boss or, that way. Okay, this room, man, if you try to ignore everything, it asserts itself and does not let you ignore it. I see. Not relevant to boss or dungeon treasure or the bonus magic. Is there another bonus in here? Or is it all dead ends and nothings? Bonus P-bags and stuff. Let's find out. Because I do not remember. Oops. I did not make that jump. Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's how 3 tall jumps usually go if you don't know how to do them. And as you can see, also often when you do. So this was a down I never took. Okay. This looks like it's leading to a dead end. This was not the mysterious some torches lit, some torches unlit room. Where was that room? Yeah, okay, this is always a dead end. This room schematic. As far as I know. Right, and we'll take some light, yes. Except for in Parapa Palace, the first one to the left. Yeah, okay, so absolutely nothing. Okay, so Palace is done. Fully explored. The boss exit is the closer one, so I will take that one. So it ended up, it would have been quicker to have turned back there. I didn't know. Hold on a second. I see something. No, I imagined those two bubbles were slightly different colors. By leaving the room and re-entering, I confirmed that I was indeed imagining it. So boss is up, left, up, right. No reason to fight that guy ever. I can still tell what color you are in the dark, just barely. Seeing two next to each other makes it clear their outlines are different colors. Spiky Arena. I'm gonna leave it dark. I wonder what Guma would have looked like in the dark. I should have fought him that way. The crystal glows a little bit. Doesn't illuminate anything around it, but it illuminates itself. Okay, so I have flute. Only still 2 things to do with it that I know. I didn't mean to go there. So I want to visit the 2 Kasutos. And get the last 2 Boulder Circle clues, then resolve that situation. So I won't have a cross. Old Kasuto is going to be a big pain to get through. There's an extra thing in there, but I don't want to mess with it. I'll come back later for the, yeah, it's like a magic container or something. Oh hey, since I know all the spells, there's a thing I can do here. I want to fight this thing first because I find that fun to do. But check it out, you're a bots now. Alright, so Kazutos, I'm gonna stay on task here and not do any side activities. Those can wait until next visit. Wow! Expertly executed on your part, not on mine. Okay, I almost let it happen again. It's fine. Yeah, I'm going to Haunted Kazuto in this state of being, huh? I'll be fine. I have 6 lives. It's okay. I could probably Enigma here to make it a little bit safer. The town is dead, look east in woods. I can't afford right now. Oh, now I can. Okay, there we go. But the screen was almost done. It's fine. Is this the wizard house? No. Is there something written here? No. Is this the wizard house? It's a double. This side seems to be. Oh, you'll refill my magic, won't you? Boulder Circle. 8th is south. Okay. 8th is south. As I walk through here, I'll get that noted. Okay. So that's ready to go. There were 4 Moas on screen. Can't tell until I cast the spell. There was 1. None here. Okay. Second screen much more infested than first. I could have gotten the magic container or whatever, but I'm choosing to do things in another order. Because I think that's how I did it last time and it was annoying. And I have no particular need for that thing until later. I don't know if it was a magic container. I do, however, remember where the heart was. That's the place. This still looks like a chicken tunnel to me, but it's not. So let's see, since there is no magical key in this game, well, there's a skeleton key in the Great Palace, but there's no magical key needed for getting into Three Eye Rock Palace. There's only an information gate now to get to, sorry, Great Palace is what I meant to say. There's only an information gate to Three Eye Rock. You just have to know to play the flute there. Like, visiting New Kazuto is not necessary. There's no power bracelet check in there. Is there? Actually, isn't there one of those? Like, they added one for accessing a key in the dungeon. Yeah, okay, I'm remembering this now. You are just very hard to hit. Getting my sword where I want it is a complicated process. Easier on the way down than the way up. Town is here, I think? Yep. I'll save with you on the way out. You will give me your help in the form of... Is it the power bracelets? No, that's magic container, right, okay. 2 more to find. 2 more? Or is it 5 more? Some number. Map can be purchased here, which will be nice. Is this the map house? No. But this has a hint in it? Yeah. I don't have enough P for the map, do I? Is it 5,000 I need? What's this? Oh right, this is normal. That's where the wizard hangs out. Has to duck down to get into his basement. 7th is southeast. Alright. Gonna have to type and move at the same time. Seventh is southeast. Alright, cool. This'll be map shop. Is it 5,000? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, I'll come back, I guess. So now I have a use for my P. What's this building? Secret at edge of town. Right, okay, so right now, New Kasuto. New Kasuto, but this is officially edge of town here. I guess once again, dead end with seemingly nothing, more conspicuous than it would have been in, the original NES version. Just like with Horsehead in the Palace. Good additions that fan game authors or ROM hack authors don't often think about, because those usually focus on things other than accessibility. I mean, the ones that I have experience with. That's certainly not all of them. Alright, 5000p, come back here. But I have shortcuts both ways. I don't need this map for Death Mountain, all I needed was the boulder circle clue. So let's get that done. There's no subway here, but there is other type of shortcuts. And I gotta push the thing over every time, so there's no point in doing it early, right? Well, there's no point in doing it early either way. So back to the west, with clues available. Oops. Death Mountain's just a short hop away. So I'm looking for one more sea cave. I distinctly remember there being 4 of them, and I've found 3. I'm wondering if the one I'm missing is at Death Mountain. I actually looked back at old video and did not see it there. So there's one I still am not sure where it is. So there's Tentari, there was Naboru, there was Darunia. I feel like the missing one was in West Hyrule. But where, I cannot say. Let's see, there's nothing more to do in the volcano, right? Well, the treasure map will tell me that. Why am I going here? Boulder Circle, right. And also there's a thing in between... Oh, I skipped it, didn't I? Yeah, I went the wrong way. That's okay, this leads there anyway. I'll get it on the way out. Oops. Over there on that island. Okay, so that forest there shows no map icon, that's fine. I think I can go around this cave. Oh hey, check it out, there's magic there. Oops. Sure, I'll take that. Some activities to do here first. There we go. Boulder Circle. Okay, so I gotta check my clues. First is northwest. Northwest, west, east. Still wondering about that land down there. It looks like there's something. Alright, northwest. Making sure I know which is east and which is west. West, east, northeast. Shoot, that's fifth. Sure, I was reading them in order. I need to put a blank space there. Or say what it actually is. Okay, so which one is missing? How do I reset this? I'm gonna have to... Actually, yeah, how do I reset this? That has done it, okay. So which one was not said here? Southwest is the one that was unsaid, okay. Northwest, west, east. Northwest, west, east, southwest, northeast, north, southeast, south. There we go. I never tried doing that all the way, like, completely wrong. First missed input I had today was today, and I just stopped right away. Oops, right, yes, you jump at that timing. Well. Red ring! Okay, I got it. That's fine. I've given my thoughts on the red ring already. It's fine. Alright, and yes, that puts me on top of the volcano. Ah, so now I don't have to walk here manually to check if the map was showing me anything. I wonder if it would have showed me the red ring in here. Oh right, sorry, this is the other side. Oh, I can't get there from... Would have had to use the main entrance. Alright, that's fine, and I'm just gonna try and peek at generally, like, the rest of Death Mountain. I don't think I missed anything in here. I just don't feel like it's productive to try and visit every screen of Death Mountain on the second quest, after I've already done it on the first. If at the end of the game I am missing a slime or something, I'll, this can be one of the places that I check. I think I know where all the slimes are, though. Let's see. Or at one point I did. I want to say I've verified that I do have everything I expect to have, and that was true. So I currently have 10 of them. There was one in Three Eye Rock Palace that I have to sculpt the thing for. And there was one... I don't remember one in the Great Palace. Actually, where is the other one? What is my current task? Inventory looks like that. I know I'm missing skeleton key, cross, and the mystery item I have not found yet. If I went to the slime vault... Would it show me something... Let's see, is there another one on the overworld? Yeah, this is not what I want. I don't think I've missed one yet, it's just that I'm gonna get a later one and I forget who and where that is. Where is this missing sea cave, though? Maybe that's where the slime is? I don't think that's true. Well, anyway, I guess I don't have any business over here. I'm just going back to East Hyrule and, saving at... Well, really, what would make most sense is to save at Mido, because my next Well, if my next destination is Three Eye Rock Palace, the New Kasuro is actually closest. Since I don't want to go through the rock-throwing Lizalfos gauntlet again. Sea caves are bothering me. Oh well, I will just have to be bothered. So, I'm gonna have to dip out of Three Eye Rock Palace with 5000 P, huh? This kinda happened last time, didn't it? Oh right, there was a spot I wanted to check with treasure map. Let's do that real quick. Because I don't remember if there was anything in the gigantic forest north of here. I did get this slime. Whoa, you can encounter walnuts here? Yes, that's right. Of course, I forgot where I was. Doesn't look like anything yet. Nope. Whole forest, just nothing here. I don't know, this forest is suspicious. I'm gonna chop it down, just in case. Right, at some point I realized I was doing this wrong because I don't have the West treasure map yet. Sorry, East treasure map. Like I said, I had to make sure I knew which was East and West, because sometimes I forget. But Link the Ecological Disaster is gonna finish chopping down this whole place. If there was something here, I think it would have revealed it to... Okay, there is something. Alright, a secret to everybody. Okay, so, my vague feeling there was something here was indeed correct. That's where it is. Alright, that's fine. And I killed enough Tektites on the way to, Why do you reface? I guess because I exited to the left. Sorry, Moblin, for a moment you don't have a forest, but it'll come back as soon as I disappear. Okay. So let's buy that map. And save. And then be satisfied. Yeah, it's a lot easier to find everything in the world, except I didn't. I didn't find the, when it's the first playthrough and I'm exploring everything, instead of just trying to remember what I've explored and do the minimum. Yeah, I did not find the slime vault, and I didn't find... Was there a second thing? That was the main thing. Well, sure, the Dark Dungeon of North Palace. Castle, dang it, every time. I know they're different words, but they don't sound like it in my head. Don't get too much bonus experience. That'd be hard to do here, but it'd be possible. Okay, so, treasure map. All the way over here somewhere. I'll recognize the building when I see it. That's the vine house, where you can drink the vine sauce. It's this one, the two-story one with the windows. Yes. Alright. And are you the one who abandons his store? No. Did I imagine that that happened? Maybe it happens when I leave town and come back. I was sure I walked into a sold-out shop and it was completely empty once. Maybe I imagined that. Alright, so treasure map is in hand, just in case I need it. And I do want to see what it shows me at the Great Palace. Anyway, so next time, 3 Eye Rock, and we'll see what that's like.